So what we are gonna do today, we will listen to your calls from yesterday that you had listed as follow up. Can you explain to me what you were trying to say in the text message? It was kind of confusing.
Oh yeah, it is actually confusing when I write back. But I spoke to Christy. It's one of the call came in. She's not selling her house, but she told me about the house across the street, and she thinks that it's for sale, but she can't be sure because it was an Airbnb before, and now it's vacant. Someone is coming in there every once a week, I believe, to fix it or to check on it, but for a while it stopped, so it's totally vacant. So she just told me you might want to go up there and check. I
Okay.
tried to ask if we can get some information like the day that the person is visiting the place, but she told me she can't remember.
Okay. Cool. No worries. So let's listen to this first call. It's like 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Hi, my name is Rika. I'm calling about the house at Van.
Okay. So first, right off the bat, sounds like you're sleeping. So that's definitely not good.
Okay.
Um, so let's when we're on the phone with these people, we gotta pick our energy up. Luckily, he was nice enough to, sit here and listen to you. But let's pick that energy up. We'll start over again.
Yes. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Rika. I'm calling about the house at Van Buren Street. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, Van Buren.
Yeah. I'm actually asking, calling to see if you ever consider selling.
Not at this time.
Oh, I understand. Oh, can you see that?
Yeah, I had it while I was selling, so I'm gonna just remodel it and get it back on the market.
Oh, that's perfect then. So, you said that you were remodeling the house. May I know when will you planning to sell it, maybe?
I don't know right now. There's a lot going on. I'm doing a lot right now. I'm doing a lot of house.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Well, maybe I can give you a call back. Would that be okay?
That's okay.
Okay. Maybe I can give you a call back after 1 to 2 months.
Yeah, a couple months.
A couple of months. Okay. All right.
Cool.
Perfect. But the house is vacant right now, right?
No, it's a tenant house.
Oh, there are tenants.
I'm remodeling the basement.
Oh, okay. Got it. May I know
Another
if
apartment in the basement.
perfect. May I know if the tenants are on a lease or month to month?
Yeah, he on a month now. He on a lease. His lease up February 1st.
Got it. And may I know how much are they paying for the rent?
Start off at 8. He at 9.50 now.
I'm sorry.
See at 9.50.
Got it. And is the house, aside from the basement that you are remodeling, is the house in a good shape?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. May I know how many bedrooms and bathrooms?
What do you think of this call?
I think. Well, I found after that he's actually at the bank outside. I think he's talking to someone, and then he'll just gonna go back with me.
Talking real slow, which is good. I mean, obviously you don't want to rush through these things, but there's a lot of dead air on this call, and you can tell this guy's obviously distracted. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to think of something that maybe you could have said to him to try to get his attention. Like, hey, if we made you an offer today, what would you want? Something like that. If you're gonna
What?
just
Okay.
so
Sorry,
like
I'm making note. Go ahead.
so like what I would say is, oh well, what if we can make you a decent offer before you have to put all your time and energy into remodeling it? How much would you want?
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Because when you hear from this guy that he's going to spend time on a remodel, it's time, it's money, it's a lot of effort, but he's remodeling the basement, which like really doesn't make sense because I don't know what the fuck you do in a basement to remodel
Yeah.
it. So it sounds kind of goofy in general.
Mhm.
Did he tell you how much that tenant is paying?
Actually, that I didn't quite get it.
I'm remodeling the basement.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. May I know
Another
if the,
apartment in the basement.
perfect. May I know if the tenants are on the lease or month to month?
So did you hear what he said?
No, I didn't quite get that.
There's an apartment in the basement. That's why
Oh,
he's remodeling
okay.
it. So an indicator to you that if he's saying there's another unit in the basement, are you familiar with what a duplex is?
Well, as far as I know, is what we have here is a duplex. It's just like a townhouse, like two houses, together, but not in the basement or something.
Yeah. So even with if it's in the basement or whatever, like, oh, is that place a duplex? You could ask that question. If you hear that it's two units, say, oh, is that place a
Okay.
duplex? No, I just fucking did this janky ass apartment in the fucking basement because I want to make more money. You know, Probably could have asked that question.
Okay.
Yeah, he on a month now. He on the lease. His lease up February 1st.
Got it. And may I know how much are they paying for the rent?
Start off at 8. He at 9.59.
I'm sorry.
See it?
So could you like not hear him?
I really don't get it. I heard 8, but I'm still not quite sure if it's 8 or something. No.
9.50.
Or 950? I'm
Got
not
it.
sure.
And
Yeah.
is the house, aside from the basement that you are remodeling, is the house in a good shape?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. May I know how many bedrooms and bathrooms?
Okay, so like, did you hear that 10 seconds of dead air? You should have asked him.
Yes.
Oh, can you confirm how many beds and baths? So on the dialer, isn't there like a Zillow thing that you can click on?
Yes, there is, yeah.
So maybe for you, instead of saying, "Oh, how many beds and baths? What does the inside look like?" Click on that button real quick. Obviously, he's sitting here talking to you, right? He's probably not going to hang up on you. Click on that button real quick and be like, "Oh, Zillow is showing me it's a 3 bed, 1 bath, or it's a 4 bed, 2 bath, or whatever." Is that correct? So you're kind of being a little more fluid in the conversation because it seems like you're talking, he's kind of not listening, but he's hearing you, but he's not listening. He's saying stuff to you, you can't quite understand him.
Mm-hmm.
So just being more definite with things by like using Zillow and stuff like that. Those are the tools that we have. So instead of saying, "Oh, can you remember what the inside looks like? How many beds and baths?" You click on Zillow, like, "Oh, Zillow is telling me it's a 3 bed, 1 bath. Is that correct?" So just use your tools that you have in front of you.
Okay.
So he's
Hello?
talking to someone else.
Hey, I'm still with you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm close my gate. What'd you say, sis?
Oh, yes, I was actually asking if how many bedrooms or bathrooms?
Total of 2 bathrooms, 4 beds.
Two full beds. Perfect. Thank you. But have you been,
So he said 2 full baths, 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
We gotta use our ears, dude.
have you been thinking of selling the house for a while now?
I have thought about it. Somebody offered me like $40,000 for the house. Which I know all the property value going up there. You probably got to put like another 20 bands in that house to get it all the way up to pop.
Okay, so a good indicator that he's thinking about selling is he's already got an offer from somebody else, right? So that tells me, oh, this guy doesn't want to fucking remodel it. He wants to sell it, just make a couple bucks and fucking move on with his life. That's what he wants. So, something that I would say, oh, they offered you 40. What are you looking for? What price are you looking for? Considering that it needs work. Something like that.
That's with the garage. That's with the, just basic upgrades on the base and stuff like that. Like you redo the whole base, about $20,000. So they offered me 40,000. I know everything going around there is like 75, 80,000. Some of them going for 120. But
Got it.
they bring me 40 bands, we can land.
Sorry. So how much are we?
So when someone says bands, do you know what that means?
Honestly, not.
So that means thousand. So like when he says 20 bands, 40 bands, whatever.
Oh.
So he means 40,000. So that's what that means, just to give you an idea. So obviously he already got offers at 40. Sounds like he might think might be enough. I can't really tell with what he's saying. But it's like, oh well 45 do it or something, so I'll call this guy back right now and see what he says. And you can listen to that call. We'll finish this.
Yeah.
Are we talking about here if you're gonna sell the house?
40K.
Okay, so he confirms it, right? He wants 40 grand. We'll play that over again.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. But have you been thinking of selling the house for a while now?
I have thought about it. Somebody offered me like $40,000 for the house. Which I know all the property value going up there. You probably got to put like another 20 bands in that house to get it all the way up to pop. That's with the garage. That's with the, just basic upgrades on the base and stuff like that. Like you redo the whole base, about $20,000. So they offered me 40,000. I know everything going around there is like 75, 80,000. Some of them going for 120. But
Got it.
they bring me 40 bands, we can land.
Sorry. So how much are we talking about here if you're gonna sell the house?
40K.
You said 40.
40.
Yeah, so that's just you not understanding that, which is fine. This guy's fucking whatever, but yeah, that's fine.
$1,000.
$40,000. Perfect.
They need about $20,000 worth of upkeep in that house. 20 bands, you have a fully functioning four bed, 2 bathroom house. Like I say, the estimate everything else going out there for 75, 80, 120. So it depends on the location. You can do a research, search the area, and you'll see that. Okay, I'm gonna have to call you back, sis. I'm at the bank right now.
Oh, sure thing. I think my manager will give you a call back today if that would be fine for you.
That's cool. What's your name?
Awesome. My name is Rika, R-I-C-A. My manager's name is Marcus. He will be calling you today. All right, and this is Theodore, right?
Yeah, I'm the owner.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna give you a call back today. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. So not bad, not great, not bad. Obviously, I know he's kind of communicating in a weird way, which is fine. But you did good. You listened to what he was saying and you confirmed the numbers that he was asking for, which is what we want you to do. So let's call this guy back. See what his fucking deal is. And when the phone starts ringing, just give me a thumbs up so you can make sure that I hear it. Or
Okay.
that you hear it.
All right.
Please leave your message for 77344333849.
Hey Theodore, my name is Marcus. I was giving you a call about your house on Van Buren Street. You spoke to my assistant Rika yesterday about it. If you can, please give me a call back. Number here is 574-406-2826. Thank you. Okay. So not bad. Not right now, but I'm going to show you how to set a drip campaign for these people when you talk to them.
Okay.
Basically, it's a way of just like texting them and bothering them as soon as you get on the phone with them. But I'll keep following up with this guy and seeing what the fuck his deal is. Sounds like it could be a deal, but we'll see. All right, I think that's all that we'll do for today. How do you feel about listening to your calls?
It's funny because when you do calls, like you don't know what's really going on, and when you heard yourself, it's like, oh my god, what I'm doing. But yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm hoping that by listening to your calls, you could. Because most of your follow-up calls, like that's probably the ones that we'll listen to. The ones that are like actual good leads. So that's the ones we'll listen to try to critique you to get better. But I don't have much to say on that call, to be honest with you. You did the best you could. I feel like you guys just weren't understanding each other very well, and he was kind of half on the phone, half off the phone. So you do what you got to do. But you did good. So just keep doing that. Keep listening to people actively. That's the most important thing. Just listen to what the fuck they say to you. You know what I mean? I feel like you do a pretty good job of that for the most part. But also, probably the only critique I would have is, when he picks up the phone, you know how you were kind of lollygagging a little bit? Hi, is Theodore there? Hi, is Theodore there? Like, be bubbly, be nice. Especially, this dude's probably old, right? He probably don't have any chicks calling him. He probably has his wife or whatever. So, like, I know this sounds weird, but a woman calling a guy and talking to him, he's probably all fucking pumped. He's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
So.
I get the point, yeah.
So the same thing would happen with Bailey when she was on the phone. She would get guys saying weird shit to her all the time, but like, men just like talking to women more. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
So just remember that when you're talking to them, and they might be a little more lenient with you because of, you're a woman.
Mm-hmm. Got it, yeah.
All right, dude. Well, go ahead and get on the dialer. I recycled a bunch of the leads, so hopefully the call volume will be a lot better today.
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, you too, Rika. Bye. All right, that was scripting for January 24th. Listening to calls. Trying to get them to be better.